And it says we're live. Hooray! Woo! Hello, everybody, and good morning. You all right? Okay. Sorry, he dropped something.
Oh, I thought that was a cat or something.
I mean, this morning I heard a bunch of clanging and everything, and I was like, oh, Steven's in the kitchen making breakfast, and he just dropped something. No, it was the cats knocking a pan off of the counter.
Oh my goodness.
Why would it have been anything else? So, hello, and good morning. Oh my goodness. What's happening? Are you okay? We have a very full cabinet. It's hard to keep everything up there. So, what are folks working on this morning as we're nearing the end of Preptober?
Oh, I can't believe it. It's not ready to be November. No, we just started. We just started Preptober.
I know. I'm low-key panicking because I don't have like anything put together, I feel like. Oh yeah. So what are you working on today, Helene?
Oh, well, I actually might fiddle around a little bit with this new editing program I'm having to use for my AuthorTube videos because I have like several AuthorTube videos filmed and they were ready to go up, and then obviously my old computer crashed. So I had to buy a new laptop, and it's not Apple. Oh no, I froze. Okay.
No, well, you didn't freeze on this end. You're still fine.
Oh, I froze on my end. Okay, good. So this one isn't Apple, so it doesn't have iMovie. So I'm having to scour and try to find some new editing software. So I'm gonna fiddle around with that, hopefully edit one of the videos that I have had backlogged for so long. Get one ready to put out there. But yeah, and then after that, I'll try to jump over to Project Gold Wings and work for my Preptober for Project Gold Wings. I'm trying to actually draft because I want to. The goal is to have close to 30,000 words written in the draft before Nano. That way, I'm in the project so that by the time Nano starts, I can add an additional 50,000 words to the project and then be done with it. Basically,
Yeah,
that's the idea. But
you can do it. I have faith in you.
we shall see. We shall see.
You can do it. So I've been going back and forth on what I'm working on today, but I think I'm going to go back to my little notebook just because I really need to get this plotted out. Like, I have specific scenes in mind. I just need to get them in order. I've also been playing around with the idea of, well, not the idea of, but trying to figure out how or when, I guess, I want to switch perspectives, because it's going to be told from two different perspectives, but it's technically perspectives in third person. So I don't know if that makes it easier to do like a mid-chapter switch, or if I should just still keep it one chapter is one character, one chapter is another character. So because it's not, none of it's going to be in first person. Like both Ellie and, well, I guess I can say my characters' names. I've already put them on Instagram. Both Ellie and Ben's stories, like, kind of, you know, they parallel each other, but they're both going to be in third person. But I don't know if that's going to be good. I don't know if I want like their perspectives to switch mid-chapter, if I want them to have separate chapters. So that's what I'm still trying to figure out.
Yes, interesting things, interesting things.
That's what I'm going to be doing today. And at some point, I know the thumbnail said that there are going to be three of us. And yes, there will eventually be three of us. Autumn will be joining us shortly. So she will be here. You can't have the Three Musketeers with only two.
Yeah, no.
Sorry, Sika's meowing at my feet.
Aw.
Sierra is here. Good morning. Good morning. Always lovely to see you, my dear. Does she sound like a grandma?
My dear.
My dear. Hey, Asa. I'm so glad we didn't scare you away. So cool. Jackie is here. Hello. Jackie, I don't actually know if you've ever been on one of my streams before. Then again, it's been a very long time since I've hosted a stream on my channel. So let me know if you have popped in and I'm just forgetting. If I'm forgetting, I do apologize. Nadia is here. Is it Nadia? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I always feel bad when I pronounce people's names wrong.
I know, I'm always so nervous. I'm like, oh, I hope this is right.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, time flew by way too fast. I don't know why, but it did.
No, I'll tell you what, like first week of Preptober, I was like, wow, this is like, because I kind of had Preptember. So I was like, I am doing really well. Like I am feeling so far ahead. Like I'm already 15,000 words through my draft within the first week of Preptober. Like, oh, this is like Preptober should hurry up and get through because I'm ready to start writing. And then boom, it's like the last week and I'm like, oh, no, no. Where did those other 2 weeks go?
I know, that's how I feel. Like it's already the 24th, and I'm like, wow, no. It's no.
Back up, no.
Last week it was the first, and it's just like, and I'm just thinking of like all these things that are due in like the upcoming weeks, and I'm like, God, no, it cannot, no. I'm not happy that October is almost over. It's almost over, and I haven't gone apple picking yet. Hi, Bree. I guess, should I put my app? I don't know if you saw this last time, but I'm a big believer that apple flavor is more of a fall flavor than pumpkin. I do not like pumpkin flavored. Like I don't like the pumpkin flavor craze. Like pumpkin lattes, pumpkin everything. The only thing pumpkin I like is bread. That's the only.
Pumpkin bread's good.
Pumpkin bread is good, and I like making it. But apples, y'all, apples is where it's at. So I made this last time, and I'm bringing it back because
I love it.
Lauren knows apples are better. Oh, yay, Nadia says I got it. Awesome. Jackie, I don't know if I've been to one of your streams before, but I'm excited to be here. Get some homework done. Well, we're excited to have you here, Jackie. It's always lovely to have you here. It's always lovely to have everybody here. And if y'all can hear any squawking in the back, that is Jimmy. That's the bird. The bird who one of our cats in particular is very interested in.
Can I ask which cat is that?
Sitka.
It was Sitka. I was going to guess Salem.
Well, Salem kind of lost interest. Salem's interest in our bedroom is she just wants to go and lie on the bed. That's what she wants to do. She just wants to go take a nap on the bed. Sika's interest is more so he wants to, he's a cat. He wants to play with the bird. Not necessarily eat the birds. Play with it.
Yep.
Yeah, y'all always say that, but you can never say that. Oh, I'm so glad, Yaza. I'm so glad. We've been so worried about it. It's just always at like the back of our minds, but we love you, so. And Bree says, cleaning and doing laundry this morning. Hey, that's totally fine. I need to clean and do laundry too, so.
Oh, yeah.
I'm right there with you. I know what the rest of my Saturday is going to look like.
Oh, yay.
So I can read and edit later. Yay! That is good. I hope that works out for you, my friend. So, as you all may know, I don't know. One of the things that I love to do on my channel is use dates as time frames or, times for sprints and stuff. And I remembered this probably about, I want to say 10 minutes before I hopped on that I forgot to write down the dates. So I quickly jumped on my computer and wrote down different dates. So I thought either we could start with like a quick 10-minute warm-up sprint, or we could do 1648, which was the Treaty of Westphalia. Is that how you pronounce it? Which ended the 30 Years' War. So either 10-minute warm-up or 1648. And these are all dates, all things that happened on October 24th, by the way.
Ooh.
So everything, all the time, or all the dates I have written down are all things that happened today in history. Because
I love me some history in the morning.
I'm my father's daughter, and history is my cup of tea. So what are you feeling, Helene? Do you want to do a warm-up, or do you want to jump right into our 1648?
I love the 1648. but I'm good with whatever as well.
I'm good with the 1648 too. I don't know. I like the history stuff.
I like it too.
I vaguely remember learning about this too in class. I just can't remember for the life of me what exactly it was. Like, I don't remember what the 30 Years' War was, but I remember in high school going over it and learning about it. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, no, oh no, am I back? Am I back?
Hold on.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, you're there. Hello. Oh, shoot, sorry.
It's getting crazy up in here this morning, you guys.
I have to go through all of them before I find the one. All right, so let me do that. Yes, okay. And then we're going to get 1648. Alrighty, and so if everybody is ready, grab your quills and your stamps and let's sign treaties.
Woo!
Woo! That's what you want to do in the morning, right? Sign treaties. Right. Good luck. got Sika's attention.
Also, it seems like
So
this
how did
camera is just
everyone?
Oh, I said it seems like the camera is just getting brighter and brighter as the sun is I'm just gonna be like just like a blur of white by the end of this stream. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know how to work this camera.
Helene is just slowly ascending into the heavens. Oh. So how did you do?
Well, I found out that my file I was trying to upload is not compatible with my editing program, even though I did that because I just uploaded a video which was dissecting my old writing. And so that one, I'm using the exact same process, but for whatever reason, this time the editing software won't let me upload the footage for this next video. So I don't even know if I want to try to mess with that this morning. I don't know if I'm mentally there. Um, but yeah, so I went back and I reread a little bit of Project Goldwings. So hopefully this next sprint I'll just work on that.
Yeah, that sucks about like all the video stuff and the computer stuff.
No, it's not.
That's not fair. Does anyone else in your family
My
own
mom
a
just
Mac?
bought one, so she's still figuring it out.
So I was wondering if you could like ask her if you could like use her laptop, because Macs, at least when I got my Mac, and granted this was 8 years ago, my Mac is very old. But my dad got it for me specifically because I liked video editing, and Macs are supposed to be really good for that. So I would ask your mom if you could at least temporarily borrow her like editing stuff on the Mac, just until you can figure out something else.
So my brain's so dead. I don't know, when you said Mac, I was thinking the laptop I have. No, I had the only Mac in the house. I'm sorry, my brain was so dead. So mine is dead. My mom just bought the exact same laptop I have, just like a slightly older version.
Yeah.
So that's the new one that she has that she's figuring out.
Darn.
I clearly don't know technical jargon because I was like, oh yeah. No, that's I had the only one in the house. So I'm trying to find like I'm at the point I might just download iMovie on my phone or something because I'm done.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I don't want to get rid of my Mac, even though it's so old and has so many problems. It's just because I don't want to lose iMovie, you know? So
See, I would have kept my Mac, like even though it was glitching out, except it started like automatically deleting files.
ooh.
So I lost several files on my Mac because it was just like the storage is full, so I guess it was kind of like self-destructing and just like deleting random files. So I was like, yeah, don't want to do that. Otherwise, I totally would have just like, stuck it out because
Excuse me. That's so sad. I'm so sorry that happened. I'm going back. Sierra said, I know, Bree's hair looks so good. It's so cute. I love it. And then this was Bree's response to my pirate ship, because I had a name for the ship that she's supposed to be on, and I completely forgot it. So now I'm trying to like come up with a new idea for a ship name. To Mayweather, because it sounds literal like weather in May, but it also is the last name of a beastly box. I like it.
I love that.
And Devin is here. Hello, Devin.
Howdy.
Howdy. And Petra is here. Hi, Petra. Good morning to you as well. Oh, I am sorry. My cats were like, I had to like chase them around towards the end there. So I'm like on constant alert now. Like, what are you guys getting into next? So last night we bought them a new bag of cat food, and it's slightly different than the cat food that we've been giving them. And they really like the new bag of cat food. So much
that's
so that
good.
apparently they tore it apart and spilled it everywhere this morning.
Oh my goodness.
So we have learned our lesson in leaving things out that they are interested in.
Oh dear. Oh dear. At least your cats aren't picky. Mine, they will only eat the cheap stuff. Like we tried to buy them the expensive like cat food at one point, and they were just like, no, nuh-uh. So they would just sit by their food dish and meow, like their perfectly full food dish, and just meow. And then they would like knock because we have the food dish on one of their cat towers.
Yeah.
Because one of our cats are really fat. And our vet's like, it's because she can eat too easily. So like put it up somewhere high so she has to work to get to her food. So we have the food bowl up on top of the cat tower, and they literally just took their food bowl and knocked the whole food bowl off of their cat tower, the full food bowl of the expensive food because they wanted their cheap stuff.
How dare you feed me this fancy food? How dare you spend extra money on me?
Yes.
Good Lord. I guess that's good for y'all in the long run. I mean, it saves you money, but cats, I mean, they really
They're
do fight on their own.
Yeah.
And your cats' names are one of them's Bonnie, right?
Yes, Bonnie and Bella.
Bonnie
If
and Bella.
If Bella was a boy, we would have named him Clyde.
I was about to say that would be really cute to have two cats and name them Bonnie and Clyde.
Yes, but it was a girl because our Bella we got from our neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
We got Bonnie originally because we saw her like in the kitten room. We were going to the animal shelter to get a dog for my current dog because we just moved away. He didn't have a neighbor dog to play with anymore, so we were going to get a new like puppy friend for him.
Yeah.
So we got our dog Janie, and then my mom hated cats, but we went to the cat room, and then there's little Bonnie. She's a little kitten, and they had like a little like glass window in the hallway of the cat room, and she like put her little paw and watch us walk by. So then mom's like, okay, we're getting a cat. And so we loved Bonnie, and then our neighbors were like, hey, our cat just had kittens. Do you want one? And we're like, yeah. So then they gave us Bella, and Bella is the most monstrous little demonic devil you have ever seen in your life. She looks just like our other cat, but she is just if she was our first cat, we would not have gotten cats after. Let's just say that.
Is she the fat one or is Bonnie the fat one?
Bonnie's the fat one.
Okay.
Bella's the one who looks really cute, but she'll bite your face off.
Oh, well, that's fun. Oh no.
Okay, I had to plug my. Oh no.
No, you're back. You're back. You're good. I was
sorry. I keep freezing up on my end.
Autumn's not here to take the picture, so. But hopefully she will be. She's quicker at getting her phone out than I am. Oh. Oh!
Speaking of,
I was about to say, speak of the devil and he shall appear.
Well, you know. I was close to Halloween, so.
Yep. Oh, everybody look, it's where are my hands going? It's autumn. Woo! I'm wrong way. There we go.
Running on two wheels.
We were just talking about cats and how strange they are and how Helene's family missed out the opportunity of having their own version of Bonnie and Clyde. So.
yes.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have two cats, Rocco and Molly. We kind of thought about naming them Bonnie and Clyde, but we were like, nah, We kind of liked Boondock Saints a little bit better, so then we went with what we went with.
I just love that someone else in the world besides me and my husband have seen Boondock Saints.
Yeah.
The first movie was a lot of fun. It was a very fun movie. The second one was crap, but the first one was really good.
It's been so long since I've seen them. I'm like, I can only remember like the opening scene when they're like stuck in like the room, what is it? They're in the hotel room or something like that, and one of them's like like locked onto the toilet in the bathroom. Like that's
Oh yeah.
the thing I can like remember.
Yeah, I remember. Like for some reason I had forgotten that Willem Dafoe was in that movie, and Steven was like trying to like convince me. He's like, no, he's in it. He's in it. He's in it. And I'm like, no, he's not. And then I went and I looked it up and I was like, oh, he is. Green Goblin. What are you doing here?
Right? I know. It's been so long since I've seen that movie. And like when you look at it or when you watch it now and you see Norman Reedus, you're like, you were a child when you were in this.
You were a baby. What is he like really well known for now? Is he in The Walking Dead? Is that
he's Daryl. Yeah, Daryl.
Okay.
Yep.
That's like his thing is that he's in The Walking Dead. Yeah. I've never seen The Walking Dead. I don't like zombies. The only zombie movie I've ever seen that I have thoroughly enjoyed was Train to Busan. And it's not American. If the title tells you anything, it's not an American film.
Yes.
It's a very good movie. I think it's on Netflix. I highly recommend it. It is the only zombie movie that almost made me cry multiple times, and not out of fear, out of like pure, genuine emotion, like feelings. It's so good.
Oh my gosh.
They do a really, really good job. So
that's awesome.
And Sierra says hello to Autumn. Yes, she is here. The Musketeers are all complete.
Here we go.
Here we are. So, are people ready for another sprint? I guess, Autumn, this will be your first sprint, but
yes. I'm ready.
So,
I'm ready.
I don't know, Autumn, if you caught earlier, but I chose dates in history, the events that happened on this day. And we already did the Treaty of I can't pronounce this, Westphalia, which ended the 30 Years' War. I remember learning about that before. So I have kind of two options, and they're kind of close to each other. So we could either do 1901, which was when the very first woman, Anna Taylor, went over Niagara Falls, because that's pretty badass in my opinion. I probably just demonetized myself, but at least it was me doing it on my channel and not on one of y'all's. Or we could do 1911, which was when Orville Wright was able to stay in the air for 9 minutes and 45 seconds at Kill Devil Hills in North Carolina. So I think that was technically the first flight. So we could either do first flight 1911 or first woman over Niagara Falls, which is 1901. What do y'all think? Yes, Autumn?
I vote for woman over Niagara Falls for 1901.
I agree.
1901. Should we do it in honor of Anna Taylor?
Yes.
Let's do it.
The woman who has way more courage than I would ever.
Yes. I could never.
Oh my gosh, no.
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's just terrifying to think about, like being trapped in like a little barrel and.
No, I was gonna say, because I kind of remember hearing about that. Well, I mean, obviously I wasn't there. I'd be like, oh my gosh, really? No, but like.
Weren't you though, Autumn? Weren't you though?
You know, who knows? Maybe I'm immortal. Just kidding. Hey, only time will tell. Oh God, only time will tell.
You're all right down there?
Fine in Georgia.
I say down there because you were like. I realized you're not actually.
I thought you meant like down there, like down in Georgia. I was like, it's all fine.
No, I meant like literally. Like.
Well, that was awkward. So I'm just gonna like do this so no one can see what happens.
I just like that it's like a little ring of like light every time you speak.
That's actually really amusing.
Okay. Yasha is happy that you're here, Autumn. So for Yasha, you might have to come back.
I put myself in timeout.
Hey, you do better than my cats.
I'll come back.
Start talking about The Walking Dead. I'm gonna get nothing done. I've heard it's a good show. I just don't like zombies. And it's because they play zombies up for the gore more so for like more than anything else. And that's I think what gets me is like I can handle gore up until like an extent. And then after that I'm like, nah, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
So,
great with The Walking Dead until Negan came in. And I didn't like, I can't even remember if it was the season finale or if it was the first episode of like the next season, whatever season it was, where Abraham and Glenn died in a very, very horrible way.
Is that the, because one of my friends really liked The Walking Dead, and she was upset about that because I think she said Glenn was one of her favorite characters.
Yeah.
And was that the guy who also plays the dad from Supernatural?
Yes.
That Jeffrey Dean Morgan?
Yes.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. I actually know what you're talking about. Whoa.
With Lucille, and that is his bat's name. And I was done at that point because that just made me very uncomfortable. So, because I'm with your friend, I loved Glenn, and I just didn't like that.
Yeah.
But
I get that. It's hard to watch something after your favorite character or one of your favorite characters dies. Like Les Mis going into it, you know everyone's gonna die. So it's like, yeah.
Don't get attached.
You're attached, but you're like, you know what's coming. So it's like, it's okay. But like, you know, things like, and I'm showing my geek side a little bit here, but like Death Note, I don't know if y'all have ever seen the anime Death Note.
I've heard of it.
It's really good up until episode 25. And then they pulled a bunch of nonsense and expected to still have a good story after that. And I was like, no, I'm not watching this anymore. So I actually never finished the show because episode 25, I was just so devastated after that. I was like, that was my favorite character. That was like a key center of your story. Why did you do that? Right. So after that, there was really no point to continue, but it's just, yeah, but I get like, especially if your character goes out in like a really gruesome way, I can see how that's, not fun to watch.
Yes. And I can't even like say that because it was so disturbing. Like,
yeah.
But I mean, I chose not to continue to watch it. My parents still watch it. Totally fine. I have no desire to watch it.
My parents will never watch The Walking Dead. However, they love Narcos. Oh. My parents will sit down and watch Narcos, and it's like, so this kind of violence is okay. This kind of violence is not. That's good to know.
Right.
Hold on. I love every gore thing. Like, I can't watch without blinking. I can watch to a certain extent. Like, if I'm watching, like, a World War II movie or, like, a World War I movie, like, I know there's going to be gore in it. Like, Hacksaw Ridge, I knew there was going to be gore in it. We watched 1917 last night. I knew there was going to be gore in it. Like, that's just the nature of the film. But when there's gore for the sake of just being gore, that's too much for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I can't do.
For sure.
Yeah.
Oh, I get that. Yeah.
Like, if it makes sense in the context of the story it's being told in, I'm like, okay, it's still kind of gross, but I get it. I get why that's there because that's actually what they would have run into.
Right. Like with war, it's hard to avoid.
Right. So yeah, you're gonna have someone with their guts hanging out. You know, that's just the nature of it. There's actual reports of that happening. But like if you have like just gore for the sake of it being gory, which is most zombie movies, you know, then it's just like, this is too much. Like, it does not need to be like this. So
right.
I don't know. This is also the person who was raised on, you know, Die Hard and all that fun stuff. So anyway, so that little segue aside, in honor of Anna Taylor, the first woman to go over Niagara Falls, we're going to, wrong way. We're going to do 1901, which, so on October 24th, 1901, Anna Taylor went over Niagara Falls, and as far as I know, survived. Otherwise, I don't think that it would have been in that list as like an achievement. So everybody get in your barrels, seal that lid up tight, and we're going to shove off and go over the falls. Woo! Woo! Let's go. Yay. How did everyone do?
Good. I sent a few like Instagram messages because I do have a live stream tonight, so I was sending everything to Sarah, and then I was looking over the certain thumbnail thing for the thing that we're all going to be doing in a couple of weeks. And because the lovely Brie Bonomo inspired me, I'm going to do like a video explaining what it is. So I was like writing all of that out. But yeah, that's all I did.
Nice.
Helene, did you change your shirt?
Did I what?
Did you change
No,
your
it's
shirt?
the same. I changed location
Yeah.
because that
I was
way I'm
gonna say, I
not
think
just like a little like blur of just white. So hopefully I have some color and like definition to my face now.
You can see me now.
Yeah, right. I can see your shirt now. It looks
It's gold. You
brighter.
can't tell.
I love it.
Is that in honor
Oh,
of
yeah,
Project
for
Goldwings?
sure. I totally did that intentionally. Yeah. No, I just really like it. I was cold this morning.
Yeah, hey, that's
yeah.
a good excuse too.
No, but I literally, in case you're wondering why I had the camera turned off for so long, I literally ran out and did dishes real fast. I ran in the kitchen and I was just like putting dishes away and like running around like a maniac. Okay, we have 14 minutes left. Okay. But then I went back and I worked on some Instagram posts and figuring out more of Project Goldwings.
Awesome.
I love it. I just love the image of Helene like speed washing, just, like flinging everything like frisbees into their cabinets, like
no, it
style.
was pretty
like,
close to that. Not gonna lie, it was like I didn't break anything, but it sounded like I did.
Right.
Please don't break any of your dishes.
Handle with care. What about? I was gonna say, what about you, Maddie?
What? Oh, I got Act 1 laid out. Yay. So I'm into Act 2, and I have to start writing down like the one scene that's been on replay in my mind, and I'm like, this scene hurts me. Like, I don't like being mean to my characters. I know sometimes it's necessary, but there are other times where I'm like, why do I do this to them? Like, why do I make them go through this? You know, it's just like, apologies to all the.
They said 2 times in one stream. Nah, nope.
No. Well, you know, actually, if this was a movie, I would be able to get away with saying the S word. It's the F word that I can't say more than twice. Or is it more than once? No, it's more than I think it's more than maybe they changed it. It used to be if you said the F word more than twice or more than once, you get an R rating for language. If you drop the F-bomb more than once, you get an R rating for language. But that's why a lot of PG-13 movies, they'll slip one in because they can get away with that one F-bomb. Every other curse word they can pretty much say. But the F-bomb, if they say it more than once, it's an R.
I didn't know that.
Yep. Fun fact of the day. Because your girl watches too many movies.
Love it.
Okay. Oh, Yaza was responding to Sierra's love of gore. I might just be weird. Oh, it's okay. I mean, everybody's different. Everybody has different, I think, a different tolerance level to things like that too. So you've got nothing to worry about.
For sure.
Good morning to Autumn.
Hello.
Oh, yeah, Sierra commented on Bree's hair and how absolutely gorgeous it is.
I love it, Bree. Yes.
Like, Bree's hair has just been, like, the topic of conversation just because it looks so good.
Yes.
Oh.
Love it.
Bree says, I started tearing apart my office to clean it because it's too messy and I can't concentrate.
Yes.
I feel that. I feel that.
I'm like that sometimes. I like living in what I describe as organized chaos. So I grew up in a kind of a messy house. So to me, having like a little bit of a mess is fine. Like I can live in like a little bit of a mess. That doesn't bug me. It's when things are like too clean, like everything's sparkly and there's like
That you're scared to like sit down or mess anything up
yeah,
or live.
like, there's something about it where it actually makes me more anxious than like having like a little bit of a mess somewhere. Like I don't know why, but for some reason it's just like I'm not a clean person, and my husband will definitely attest to that. But it's because I grew up in a house that was kind of like filled with things and messy, and I would go to other people's houses that were like filled with things, and so organized chaos is what I like. That is the thing. So I don't mind a little bit of a mess. It's just when it's like either really, really messy that it looks like a tornado blew through, or if it's like really sparkly clean. There has to be like that happy medium.
Yes.
Sarah says she keeps hearing about The Thing in a few weeks, and it's eating her insides like a zombie.
Oh,
Autumn's
gone.
Autumn's gone. Well, I mean, she's not gone. She's still here.
I want Autumn to talk so I can see like the little, the fascinating like glowing circle.
Right? Oh, why did she disappear?
She's gone.
Maybe Derek got her.
Derek got her.
He says, yes, only one F-bomb in PG-13. Yeah. You can only have one. After that, it's hard R.
That's interesting.
Yep. I don't know why. Like that was one of the things that threw me off about like 3:10 to Yuma. Like I love that movie, and they say it's like rated R for violence and language, and I'm like, okay, but the violence in it really isn't that bad. And like the violence in it, I would say is like PG-13. I think the thing that makes it R is the fact that they dropped the F-bomb twice.
Yeah.
Because I think without that, it would have just been PG-13. I mean, it's still a fantastic movie. Highly recommended. One of the best Westerns ever made. The Russell Crowe and Christian Bale version, not the one from 1957, the remake. Yeah. Super good, but it's the violence is definitely not like hard R violence. It's like yeah. You guys are kind of it's because your hair is just so gorgeous. Like seriously, it is like so flattering on you, Brie, and the color is beautiful, and you're just beautiful. We love your hair. We love you.
Yes.
Same personality. Yep. That would be mine. I know the head thing is what threw me off. The head thing.
Oh, was it when we were talking about when the character died and their head got?
Their head got smashed in or something.
Yeah, I think. I'm trying to think. We talked about a lot of stuff. We covered a lot of stuff last time we chatted.
Yeah. Is Walking Dead, is that an HBO show or is that AMC? No, it's not an AMC show. Is it HBO or is it?
I've never seen it.
I haven't either. I don't like zombies. I'm not going. No me gusta on the zombies. I'm really curious where Autumn disappeared to, though. I kind of was wondering if Derek actually got her.
The FBI. For all you guys who don't know, Derek is the name we have given to our FBI agent who is watching us through our screens and stuff. Yes.
He's both trying to get us and help us out, is what we discovered yesterday. So I'm really curious where Autumn went, though.
I'm gonna message her.
Okay. Good. Walking Dead is AMC. Okay. I was supposed to say, I didn't think it was HBO. I feel like if it was HBO, there would be a lot more nudity.
Probably.
I mean, it's HBO. That's like, what else are they known for?
Right.
Good old HBO. I don't know. I can only think of like 2 shows. Oh, she's back.
Sorry.
I was just texting. Did Derek get you?
No, I'm sorry. I had to go do something real quick. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're totally fine. You're totally fine. I just, it was very sudden. So I was just like, whoa, Derek must have gotten it.
Hang on, because I didn't want to like cut you off. So I was like, oh, hang on. And then I like clicked away. And then y'all were like, oh my God, where'd she go? And I was like, you must not have seen me go like,
the FBI got her.
so sorry.
You're good.
No, you're totally fine.
Awkward.
Yeah, it's all good. We were just talking about The Walking Dead again and the difference between AMC and HBO.
Oh. I don't know the difference.
There's more nudity on HBO.
Oh. Oh, that's right. They don't do series, right? They just do movies?
On AMC?
Or HBO?
No, they do series because that's
Okay.
that's what Game of Thrones was on, was HBO, and I think that's what what's that other show? The one that everybody who saw Star Wars before Adam Driver was in it. The show that everyone knew him from. What is that called? The one, Girls. Is that it?
Maybe?
I don't know. Like, I know that was HBO. And so basically, if you see anything that has HBO, assume that at some point
There's gonna be nudity.
there's going to be nudity. Something's going to be hanging out. But there's only 2 HBO shows I've ever heard of, and I've never seen either of them. So,
Yeah.
True Blood was on HBO. Did that have nudity? I actually thought that was a CW show. It just fits with everything else that CW tries to put out. I mean, really, like, CW went from having like somewhat like decent shows to like being like, Nancy Drew, but it's supernatural Nancy Drew. And I'm like,
Excuse me?
the whole point of Nancy Drew is that nothing is supernatural.
How weird.
You mean Girls? Yes, I meant Girls. Yeah. I've never seen it. The only reason I know that he was on it is because when they started doing like cast interviews when Force Awakens came out, that's what they would have him listed as, like being known from. I've never actually seen it. I have no interest in it. Sorry. But I could talk about TV shows like all day. TV shows, movies, you name it, I'm there. Never mind it. What? Was True Blood was on the CW?
Oh, Girls was on HBO.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never seen Girls either. All right, so I'm not the only one. I don't know. I never got into the whole Game of Thrones craze. Like, I know everybody went nuts about it, and I was like, what happens in the first episode? And then it's like, well, we have all this. We have this happen, and then there's some incest, and then there's some nudity. And I'm like, no. We're not. No. Like, as soon as they started listing off, like, and this is all in, like, episode 1 of the show, and I'm like,
No.
So I've never seen
seen
Game of Thrones.
I've never seen it either.
Oh, me neither.
Yay! We can all be not see Game of Thrones people. Yay! The only thing I know about it is that Sean Bean is in the first episode, and whenever Sean Bean is in anything, there's like a 99% chance he's gonna die.
Yes. So true.
Lo and behold, guess what I found out happened at the end of the first season?
Oh,
has he ever survived a movie?
I'm trying to think. I don't know if he has.
It's like, who's another person? Oh, Leonardo DiCaprio for the longest time could not survive a movie either.
That's true.
Like, he would get killed in like almost every movie he was in. And if he didn't get killed, there was like something else weird going on with him. Like, I think Inception was the first movie I saw with him in it where he did not die or end up in a dead-like state at the end of the film. You know? So it was just like, why is everyone trying to kill Leo? Like,
right? We all love Leo.
why is everyone trying to kill Sean Bean? It's like, these are great actors. Why are we trying to kill them and everything they're in?
I know. That must be like his type. You know how you get typecasted? Well, we have a character who dies. All right, get Sean Bean in here.
We have a character who dies. Is he British? Yes, Sean Bean. Honestly, Game of Thrones was a brilliant show despite the topics. The last 2 seasons were trash. That is what I heard. It's actually really funny because I spend way too much time on Instagram, and I see so many people get upset with how 2019 treated their favorite characters. So do I still have this banner? Yes. Okay. So there's spoilers ahead, y'all. So cover your ears if you don't want spoilers for Game of Thrones, Avengers, or Star Wars. Assuming you haven't already seen these. So people were getting mad because 2019, because a lot of people's favorite character in the new Star Wars trilogy was Adam Driver's character, right? Everyone's favorite character in Avengers was Iron Man, and a lot of people's favorite characters in Game of Thrones was the Dragon Lady. I can't ever pronounce her name.
Daenerys?
Yeah, her. And all 3 of them got killed off in 2019, and everyone was like, no. Everyone was so mad because you had Avengers, Iron Man like sacrifices himself. Same thing with Star Wars and Adam Driver's character, and then you had the nothing Jon Snow guy kill what's her face, and so it's just everyone was like so mad, and it was like 2019, stop killing off our favorite characters. Well, yeah, I agree with you, Brie. Even though I haven't seen it, I'm convinced the last 2 seasons were trash because it's never fun to watch your favorite character die.
No.
I struggle to watch TV series on a weekly thing. Yeah, my thing is that one thing I wish that Netflix did with certain shows like Lucifer is I wish that it released it weekly, because I will sit and binge watch Lucifer and I'm like, but I'm too afraid to like get up because I'm like, I don't want to pause it because my husband's also watching it, but I don't want to like miss anything either. So I'm stuck there for like 5 hours. Like I have to pee, I'm hungry, I just want So it's just, I wish Lucifer, they were like an episode a week. That would have been nice. Taste is so weird. I love The Office and Shameless and The Vampire Diaries. It's okay. I'm all over the place too. I love
Same here.
Winnie the Pooh and but then I also love like Lucifer and things my Christian mother would absolutely hate me watching. Shameless is so good. I've heard about Shameless. Hello. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna pronounce it wrong. Is it Netta? I really hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm so sorry. You have a very Japanese looking name, so I'm like in my head trying to pronounce it that way. I've never watched any superhero movies, Star Wars, and just watched Harry Potter for the first time this month. Wow. Okay, so Sierra, what you have to do is you have to watch the Dark Knight trilogy from like 2005 to like 2012. It's Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, and The Dark Knight Rises, directed by Christopher Nolan, starring Christian Bale as Batman. Absolutely fantastic. The Dark Knight is one of my favorite movies of all time. If you're going to watch any superhero trilogy or any superhero movie, watch Chris Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy. So good. Highly recommended. I could go on forever about it, but I won't. Character death sucks, but the writing was incredible in Game of Thrones, and the directors were offered Star Wars and just cast off Game of Thrones, and the writing suffered. Yeah. Yeah. I totally get that. And then they got kicked out of Star Wars. Yeah, I heard that too. And actually, they leaked what was supposed to be the original script for, like, not the whole thing, but like parts of it for episode 9. And I was like, half of me was really happy that we just got what we got and what we saw in theaters. And the other half was like, why wasn't this in the movie? Yeah. So I feel like if they had taken the two and combined them, then it would have been the perfect end to Star Wars. If they had taken elements from the original script and added it to what we actually got, and took some of the crap that we actually got and put that would have been great. All right. So are people ready for another sprint?
I am.
Let's do it.
Yay. So let's see, what should we do? So we can either, so I have a couple dates on here. So we could either go back and do Mr. Orville Wright's Little Flying Machine. Sorry, that just, there's a movie from the 60s called Those Magnificent Men and Their Flying Machines. I highly recommend looking up the theme song for that. It's really funny.
That sounds brilliant.
It's great. It's such a 60s cheese movie. It's amazing. I love it. Or we could do 1926, which was Harry Houdini's last performance, the one where he got punched in the stomach before.
Yes, and died.
And then died. Yeah,
not
during the performance, much later, but.
I'm good with the Harry Houdini one.
Y'all want to do Harry Houdini?
Oh, good.
Our boy Houdini.
Nice.
Who got punched in the stomach and died. Maybe. They think maybe. I don't know if they were ever actually able to connect the two, but.
There's a lot of conspiracies around that.
Oh, yeah. There's a conspiracy for everything.
Yeah.
It is kind of funny. Like aliens built the pyramids. I hate that one. All right. So if everybody is ready, go ahead and get out your water tanks and your chains, and let's jump in and see if we can get out in 19 minutes and 26 seconds. Was that something Houdini did? I think
so.
I just watched The Prestige, and like I know there's a scene where Hugh Jackman is like doing that in The Prestige, so I don't know.
I think Houdini did that.
Also, if anyone's a Chris Nolan fan, definitely check out The Prestige if you haven't. Fantastic movie. Anyway, Chris Nolan fangirl. We're gonna start now. Good luck, everybody. There we go. Okay.
Yay!
That's working. So how did you guys do?
Good. I continued just kind of working on some thumbnails for some things, and now looking forward to November. And some like times for some things are probably going to change because my schedule's changing for November a little bit because, you know, life happens. But other than that, that's it. And I made tea.
Oh,
That's always
nice.
good. Tea is always lovely.
I felt like I needed it.
Helene, how about you?
Well, I went back, did the last half of my dishes. Exactly. So they're washing now. I'm done with that. And the heater just shut off. That's good. So then I went back and I'm rereading some parts of Project Goldwings because I'm sharing a snippet today on Instagram. So I was trying to find a good snippet that was good because these are all first draft words, but also one that's not spoilery, you know, which is very difficult because at the beginning, so much of it is setting up, you know, plot lines and things like that. That's you had the best. This is how you froze on my end. You were like,
yes, that is how I feel. It was so funny. That is great.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. Missed photo op.
Well, it's okay. I have the phone. We're ready to fire. So
next time we need it.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Helene.
Oh no, that was it. That's about all I did.
We love you, Helene.
Oh, I love you guys.
So I spent probably about 10 minutes of that just reading. And then my husband walked out and was playing guitar for a little bit. So I was just watching him do his thing for a little while because he's always a nice distraction. So I only think I'm halfway. Oh, wait, actually, hold on a second. Let me look at this again. I might actually be halfway through Act 2 of my.
Oh my God.
I didn't think I was, but then I saw it and I was like, calm before the storm. That's Act 3 and I'm not that far from that. So I am halfway through Act 2. How about that? So not a bad sprint.
That's awesome.
Okay. I gotta catch up on some of these comments. It says, watched the Joker from last year and loved it so much. I just watch more. Is that the Joaquin Phoenix Joker? Because he was phenomenal. He was so good. That is a well-deserved Oscar. Fun fact, and I love pointing this out, is every live-action Joker, except for one, has gotten an Oscar. And if you can guess who that one person is who played the Joker and did not get an Oscar, you will get so many points from me because I think it's hilarious. So shout out if you know who it is. If not, I'll tell you guys in a minute. Sarah's here.
Hi, Sarah.
So nice of you to drop in. Always lovely to see you. Moon Bunny says, hello, my darlings. Just running here to remind you to stretch, hydrate, back up your work, and smash that like button. Aw, thank you. Yes, please, if you are in the mood, please hit that like button. It's always lovely.
Sage is our internet parents.
Yes.
They're awesome.
Yes. I feel like we need internet parents.
Yes, we do.
The three of us especially.
Yes, keep us in check.
Oh, yeah.
Aubrey is just popping in to say hello. Hi, Aubrey. Nita got 423 words. Happy about that. It's my first sprint of the day. Well, it was actually our second to last sprint of the stream, but I will give you my round of applause.
That's amazing.
The things you remember from elementary school. Bree says she just tore the office apart some more, started dusting, keep getting, what is it?
Scammers?
Oh, scammers calling my work phone. Sorry, the font is really small and I have terrible eyesight, so. What did I say, Shawty? I can't read it.
I love the accent.
Thank you. Like, actually,
That made me so happy.
I try to imagine like if Sean Connery wasn't an old Scottish guy, if he was like instead an old Southern guy. So instead of him talking like this, what if he talks like this? I love that.
You're the best.
So
Love it.
So no one guessed it, so I'm just gonna say it. And if you're not a comic book fan, I totally get not knowing this. But so far the Joker live action in film has been played by 3 people: Heath Ledger, which was amazing; Joaquin Phoenix, also amazing; and Jared Leto. And guess which one of those 3 did not win an Oscar for his performance?
Yep.
I don't know. Which one did you say?
Jared Leto, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
His Joker was terrible. This is the worst Joker I've ever seen. And I've seen a lot of Jokers in my lifetime. And that one was just the god-awful.
Jeez.
All right, Jimmy, calm down.
And Jimmy says hello. And
Jimmy can sense your anger, Maddie.
I know. And Sika is slightly interested. Jimmy just woke Sika up from his little nap.
Uh-oh.
So he's kind of interested, but he's lying back down. So he's like... So I was thinking that we could do just one more quick little sprint.
Jimmy likes that.
Does anybody want a bird? And then we could just wrap it up and be done. Everybody down for that?
Yeah, sounds good.
I don't have a date for this last one, so I think we'll just do like our little. Because I couldn't find anything. I couldn't find anything interesting that was like, below like the 1500s, and I was like, no one's gonna know what any of this stuff is. So we're not gonna do a history date for this last one. We're just gonna do our little 10 minutes.
Sounds good.
Yeah, that's fine. Great.
Or Autumn, if you want to. 10:01.
Yes, please.
Autumn, you look like a deer caught in the headlights. You're like, yes.
So, could we do 10 minutes and 30 seconds?
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there a reason behind it, or just
There's a reason, but I don't want to share it online, but I'll tell you later. I'm sure we'll figure it out.
10:30?
Hmm.
Can you share it via text message?
Yep, I'm on it.
Okay. And yes, Sierra, he is the one from Suicide Squad.
Oh yeah.
The only good thing to come out of that movie is Harley Quinn. All hail. But Jared Leto was terrible.
Look at that beautiful number.
Woo! Okay, so I don't know what this is, so I have no no references to say before we jump into it. So we're just gonna jump into it.
Happy Halloween Eve.
Happy
Yes.
Hallows Eve. Eve. All right, let's get spooky. Oh, it went away. Oh, okay, there we go. Yay! Hooray!
Yay!
Yay! So how did everyone do on the last little sprints? Like I remembered to put up the little ticker thing. I hate that word. I really.
I'm so proud of you, Maddie.
I hate the word though because it just sounds like it should be something.
I wish it was like scroll bar or something like that.
Yeah. I don't know. It just sounds like it should be something a little naughty. So.
Yeah.
But then again, I live in the gutter. So how did everyone do?
Well, I reread more of Project Goldwings. I haven't written yet. Part of me's scared too, because I'm getting to like that middle section where I don't really know what's gonna happen, and I'm kind of scared to start off NaNoWriMo in the like exact middle. Like I was just trying to get through the first part before I started, you know what I mean? But now I'm worried I'm getting too far into the story to the point where it's like, I don't know. So I'm kind of putting off writing a little bit and just rereading it, getting my head back into the story. Maybe I'll work on the outline a little more, but I don't know if I'm going to do any more writing before Nano starts, just so that I have somewhere to start from before I get into that unknown area that is the middle.
Yes, for sure.
What about you, Autumn?
So I sent that group message. I think I posted something. I either did it this last sprint or the sprint before that. You know, I can't remember right now. And then I reviewed the schedule again and then pretty much kind of laid out everything I need to do for next week. And I always try to do like the whole month.
Mm-hmm.
And then as I get closer to the whole week, I'm like, okay, what actually can get done and like what still needs to get done. So that's what I did. I wanted to end up writing it on my board, but I didn't get a chance. So I think once we're done, I'll run over there and just fix it.
Yeah. I love how you have like a little board with everything laid out on it. I wish I was that organized.
I love it. I'm going to move this and show you. But yes.
Whoa.
I love it.
Outside.
Yes. I love it.
I aspire to be that level of organized.
I love it. And I'm like, I don't know if I showed you this. I can show you later. But my friend, because she knows like I love to like read and write, she bought me a little notepad and it says so many books, so little time. And so I'm using that for like all of my ideas and then like all the little check boxes for Nano, like the word count goals that I have and things like that. So I'm like, I'm so happy you got that. So like the little thin strips of like that guy right there, like he's like little, like that was the little sheet of paper she got me. So yeah.
Aw, I love that.
I love that. That's so cute.
She's wonderful. She's my best friend. But yeah, so that's what I sort of did and wanted to do. And that's my writer's board.
I love it.
Thank you.
I only added like 2 things to my little chart. So
2 more things than you had before.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm still so far away from where I thought I was going to be. I'm just trying to figure out like how exactly I want Act 3 to go down. Because I have an idea, but I want it to like not seem like it's too out of nowhere or too sudden. So I'm like, how can I like weave this in a little bit better?
Mm-hmm.
So that's task for another day. That's a task for our witching hours, friends. Autumn, do you want to do a quick plug for that?
Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes. I cannot wait for our witching hour sprint. So next Saturday morning at 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to do a witching hour sprint. And if all goes as planned, it's going to have a little twisty twist to it. So we're super excited. And I can't wait. But it's going to be about 2 hours because, I mean, I know it's like that time of night. So it won't be like a super long sprint. But we're excited. We may or may not be dressed up as witches or something kind of cute like that. I'm totally going to have my candle of Witch's Brew is going to be burning.
Ooh.
So.
I love that.
I don't have any good like witch outfits. I'm gonna have to go find. Like literally the only thing I have in my closet right now is discount Ray. That's all I have. It's like Walmart shelf Ray.
I love it.
So I'll have to see if I have like a discount witch outfit or something.
Yeah, totally. I have a pirate costume.
Yeah, I was just like, I'm a pirate. How does that count?
Hey, my.
So is there anything either of y'all would, where are you guys? Either of y'all would like to add before we wrap up?
That was everything for
Yeah.
us. For me.
Thanks, everyone.
Yes. Thank you, Maddie, for having me.
Of course. I always love having you guys here.
Oh my gosh. We have so much fun.
We have too much fun. Well, thank you all so much for stopping by and sprinting with us today. I hope you were able to get some stuff done. Good luck with the rest of your Preptober. I don't know how awake people are going to be for those witching. I know I'm going to be asleep for the witching hour sprints.
Me too.
I'll still be here.
I'll be awake.
Yeah, Autumn will be the one waking us back up.
Yeah.
Good luck with all of your finishing prep work. Good luck with the start of Nano. And at least on this channel, I will see you guys in November. So thank you, Autumn and Helene, for coming by. And we'll see you guys next time.
Yes.
Bye, everybody.